Welcome back everyone to Transport Fever. Okay, wow, look at the madness around here. It's just vehicle after vehicle. I'm guessing our colour seems to be red. Most vehicles look like they're red. But yep, in this episode we're going to have a quick look at aircraft because it's something I've not touched upon. Boats is something I've not done either, but I'm not sure if we'll actually do anything with that or not. We do have some towns that are on the river, so we might try it. But that'd mean replacing a lot of bridges. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up an airport at Freckleston. And we're going to come as far as we can, pretty much. All the way over here. And either Daventry or Budley Salterton, is that? My goodness, that's quite a name. I think we'll go with this one because it's a little bit bigger and it's more likely that people will want to travel that kind of distance. So yeah, that's what we're going to take a look at. Okay, so we're going to start in Freckleston. Now, there's not a lot going on in this town. It is fairly small. It's slightly hilly, so that's going to present us with some challenges of putting an airport in because they're not exactly small. I did think about doing it on this side, but when I look at the hills, they're quite immense. So let's have a look. Now, there's two different types of airport. Oh my god. Right, this is the smaller one, believe it or not. So if we rotate this around, now I'm going to assume it's got quite a catchment area, but it doesn't look like it has. Yikes. This might not be the best town in the world to do it in, but it's not playing ball at the moment. Let's try. Oh, there we go. So we might be able to get it in here. We're probably going to have to do quite a bit of flattening of the terrain. Let me double check over here first. So it kind of is okay being here, but at the same time it's not. And then we'd have the issues of getting a vehicle up there. So I think we're going to go with this side of town. So let's have a quick look. Now we can run a bus service to this, that's not a problem. I think maybe if we go for somewhere like here. Now as it stands, there's no real connections for it. Let's have a look how that looks. That's not too bad actually. Now eventually we're going to have to expand this and make it bigger. So no one's really going to want to do that route. It's probably not even picking up on some of these. So we're going to adjust the road. We'll put some buses coming this way. And we might even do a train service as well. Maybe from like Goston to Freckleston. Just to give people the ability to travel a little bit further. Which will mean we need to adjust this station. We're going to have to anyway because it's too small. I should have done a longer one because we're probably going to put the TGV or some other fast train on that line. Okay, so that's the first step. Now, let's do the road while I think about it. Let me pause the game because it's going to upset the game when I do this. Because these roads are so curly. Right. So if we're going to put a train station in, maybe now is a good time. I don't think we're going to have it going into the town. I suppose we could put one into the town. It might be worthwhile doing that now while the town is smaller. See if we can get one. But from there to there isn't a very long distance, is it? No, I think we'll go here. So we're going to go for the longer one. We could go even longer, but I think that's fast enough. So high speed. Second street connection. Yeah. Might go with that. Number of platforms. I think one is probably going to be enough. Because it's only going to be one train coming into here, I think. So if we do something like that. That then means we need to run our road. If we can do this, see if we can do this nicely. That's not too bad, is it? See, sometimes it's better just to start away from the road and drag your way in. Because it seems to be a little bit straighter. That's a little bit off. Yeah, that's better. We're also going to need to get a bus station in here as well, so you've got to bear that in mind. There we go, there's your curly road back. And run this kind of along the coastline. To you. Freckleston is now complaining. Oh, these things are really annoying. It's because it's not such a direct route, but I don't really see the problem in it. And it doesn't seem to be kind of punishing me that much. I think we might go with the large one. Now we've got to be careful. Can we put that in here by any chance? We can. Nice. So we've got to be very clever now, I think. So if we go for, let's say, maybe there. Then if we run a road, if it will allow us. It's not going to. Right, let's put the road in first. Unless we can't connect to this road. I would have thought we'd have been able to. No, you can't. Huh. Madness. Then what? It's slightly frustrating. How are we going to figure this one out? Aha, we can do a thinner road. That will do nicely. We can try and keep that as straight as possible. Oh, is that a bendy bus? It certainly does look like one. We'll have to give that one a go. Let's try and get this on here. That looks nice enough. Which means anyone getting out that side will go that way, and less people potentially come this way. Let's continue this to the road. Now I don't have any intentions of expanding that track that way, so let's go with there. I think that will look nice enough. And just in case, all these vehicles coming down here now, and just in case the game has any funny ideas, we will run this along here for now. So it's kind of ready. Right, that one was going to go to Night Ghoston. Ghoston. I don't know. I really still not made my mind up on how we're pronouncing that. Okay, and where we're going to place the other airport over here. We need to rename this town. Right, what could we go with? How about... yeah, a little play on words. I don't know. That seems funny to me. I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. But I'm pretty sure Rob BC is from America, so yeah. To me that works. I could be wrong. Right, let's have a look. Now, why are we going to get this behemoth in? So big though, that's the only problem. It might fit over this side. Oh, maybe not. I have no problems removing roads. Though the game will probably have issues with me doing that. Let me pause it. Oh, we're not close enough to whatever that building is, so we're going to get that message. You've made the road too long. Okay, let's have a look. Thing is, you don't want this too close to town when you think about it, because airports are noisy. I think there will do. And we're going to have a kamikaze road, I think. How much is that? So we can afford that. We'll switch to that road. Have you literally running past the end of the runway. Are you going to moan? No, you're not. Okay. That's good. We'll have you go into there. Actually, we can do that better, can't we? Something like that, maybe. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think we'll just do a bus route to here. Especially now we have bendy buses, they're going to hold a lot more people. So, well, that works quite nicely. We could put more than one station in if we feel like we need it. So let me have a look at this town because I don't know much about it. So the residential side is here. Could just do bus stops. Bus stop starting here and going all the way through. So yeah, maybe a stop. Which side of the road are they driving again? The right, isn't it? Yeah. So maybe on this side. Maybe a stop here. A stop here. And into the station, and then kind of on the opposite side. That might work. And maybe, yeah, we'll have to figure it out. It's always tough to do that bit, but they're in. So let's have a look at some planes. And oh, I don't know what that lag was about then. As you may have noticed, I've turned all the trains and the station stuff off, just because it is making it run really slow for me. I mean, I'm getting 25 frames. I don't think it's my graphics card. It's probably my poor old processor that's struggling to keep up. Because remember, every vehicle, every person, they're all individuals. So if I click on someone, it is this person, 69853, is going home. And they have a home and things like that. So it is killing me a little bit. I'm loving these taller modern buildings. Right, anyway, I digress. I've not finished with the line here, by the way. We will touch on that later on. But as we've been getting planes, I feel like I want to do it. So let's have a look. Whoa, Concorde. No, we're not going to go for Concorde. A Boeing 757 or a 73. A 737 seems more like it, because it's not a huge distance. Loading speed 10 times, 6 times, 485. It holds half the passengers, but it's a lot cheaper. Let's go with one of these for the moment. We're going to need more than one in the long run. What about changing the colour? Guessing it'll change the stripe. What colour should we go with? Let's go with yellow. Why not? So we need to set a new line. Oh look, you can actually see the actual flight path. That is really cool. So you can actually see the circle it's going to take to land and take off as well. I think we placed that quite well. It's not going to go quite off the map. They're going to kind of cross paths here. It's going to circle out there to come back. I think that's quite cool. Let's change the colour though so it's easier to see. What colour is black? That's nice and easy to see. Right, so the plane should be coming out of here, shouldn't it? So let's come in and have a look. Oh yes, with a nice yellow stripe down the side. Let's just follow it. I really love aircraft. I'm not the best flyer in the world. I think I've mentioned that before, but I think they're a fascinating and amazing thing. I love trains as well, but planes are just like, how on earth do these things even work? I mean, I understand the principles of it, but it still doesn't make sense. These things weigh so much, and how they manage to use the air around them to keep them actually flying is just insane. This is going to cost me... Hey, first aircraft arrived. It's going to cost me a lot of money to keep this bird in the air, because it's not going to make me any money initially. But I think once we link up all the passenger routes and things like that and give people a reason to fly, I think it'll work. It's taxiing out to the runway now. It's quite good looking model actually. I would use Concorde, but that's a super fast plane. I'm not even sure if it would get up to speed. Maybe if we had a longer map, maybe on the next series we'll go for instead of a cube, maybe more of a rectangular map, and that might make more sense to use the Concorde. I do want to try the American map. I think once we get to 1 billion, that's my target. If we can make 1 billion, that's where we'll call the end of the series. Because at that point, it's going to be so easy. Here we go. Powers up. Oh, listen to that. Yes. Beautiful. Did the flaps move? I'm not sure if they did. Oh, what a perfect takeoff. Oh, and the landing gear's gone in. Brilliant. They've done a really good job on that. It'd be interesting to see how it lands, but from a realism point of view, that was pretty cool. It's going to fly off the edge of the map here a little bit, I think, as it gains altitude. So it's going 142 miles an hour. When you consider how fast some of the trains go, that's not very fast. It's absolutely gorgeous. Right, let's speed the game up and let's go and see it go to the other way. So it's throttled back a little bit there. I think once it starts going straight, it may speed up. There we go. And the flaps do move. I did notice them as it was turning. Oh, look at that. 400 miles an hour. 484. Oh, it's slowing down now. That's what I'm saying, the map isn't that long. Well, we'll go and check that out in a minute. It's dropped to 168 and it looks like we're starting to drop down. Yep, as we bank to the right. Oh, yep. Oh, we might need to lower this mountain. This is going to be... Oh my god. Oh god. I close my eyes for this one. Ah! Oh my god, that must have touched. That was awfully close. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to do something about that. That was unreal. I enjoyed that. I've got such a smile on my face that my cheeks are actually hurting. Right, let me lower the top of this mountain and we're gonna take care of those vehicles in a minute. That was scary. It was so close. I'm pretty sure those wheels, if they didn't touch, the blades of grass would have taken a bit of a hit there. Let's take this down. Now hopefully, if I use the smooth tool, it will help a little bit. I have no clue how much this is costing me, but I'm not going through that again. That was traumatic. I don't think vehicles actually crash in this game, but still, that was a little bit concerning. Let's get this done. Yes. I'll go and sort you out in a minute. Stop bothering me. There we go. It's not perfect, but there we are. Right, the lane. Oh, it's gonna the lane. The plane is gonna take off that way anyway, isn't it? Let me speed it up. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Whoa. And not is the sheer thunder. Now the question is, if we come all the way back over here to Freckleston, nobody would have been able to get there, so nobody would be waiting. To my knowledge, right? Yeah, I'm right in that. So if we set up some buses, wow, this is a really strangely set up town. Let's get some roads across here. Get a nice coastal road going along. We're gonna wipe your house out to do this. There we go. It's an odd town, isn't it? It's not set up very well. Connect you. I'll send you out here a little bit. Connect you here. Probably let's run a road through. Actually, it might have been a little bit easier if we did it that way. And we'll put one through there. They can do the rest, just to make it look right. They've got some extra buildings coming up here. So bus stops. Let's do one on that side. Bit of end of year lag there. Yes. I'll sort you out. So we got one there. We'll have one there. So the bus will come in pick up or drop off there, pick up or drop off there, and it will head back this way. So maybe... Thing is, if I put 2 here, it classes them as the same stop anyway. Let's see how that works. So... tram. There's one thing I've not actually dealt with yet, is trams. I don't think that I'm going to either. Right, so we got the bendy bus. How much is that? 70k. Let's just go with 2 of these for now. Set a new line. So it's going to go to the airport. Going to go to the green. School line. Interesting. Change this colour. There we go. So they're going to go that way, come this way, all the way up to the green. Then they're going to go there. They're going to come around this way. We may as well add another stop here. If they're going to go around that way, hadn't we? So the school, let's click here. And we need to add a bus stop. It is that one, isn't it? Yes. Put a bus stop there. Add station. And then Kingsway is there on the way back. I don't know if we should have a stop here somewhere though. Let's chuck one in. Oh, the plane has arrived back. Let's put one there. So, what is the name of this one? I'm guessing that's Lower Freckleston. This is where having the station names on might help. There we go. So Kingsway. Alright, Lower Freckleston. Then the green. So if we do Lower Freckleston. Add station. The Grove, the green. Okay, let's see how that goes. Can turn them back off now. So if anybody actually wants to go to the airport, that... Yeah, these are all linked together. That's the main thing. I wasn't sure if they would be. So there's definitely no one yet. Well, that's to be expected. So that's just going to cost me money constantly. Are we? It's 967k. 6.56, 5.87. Their money's gone down, but there's a lot more trains. I guess once we have longer trains, I'm going to have less trains, so it might be more cost effective. 10 million on the Trans-Vapic Express. Thank you, Noble, for that name. I think it's fantastic. Okay, let me have a look at these vehicles. Why are they not red? Oh, it's these. 9 years, 9 years. You'd have thought you would have put them at the top. I suppose as the other ones are not got a problem. So we got buses, buses, food transport. Okay, let's pause the game. Now I'm just going to set these to auto renewal for the moment, and I'll just change the vehicle as needs be. Oh, it's because they're on 25%. That's why. I wonder if I leave that as 100. It's on 25. It is. Be interesting to see if these disappear now. They're trains. That's 100. That one's fine. Night goes commuter. 100. Salo Central. 100. I think I'm seeing less and less red appearing here. Replacement. 100. Yeah, I think that is the issue. Yeah, all the reds disappeared, so they didn't actually need replacing. I was just thinking that I don't think I've recently done it, so surely they didn't need doing, but it's to do with that. Yep, there we go. Problem solved. I like it. So until the buses do a full route, I don't think they're going to pick anyone up. Let's speed the game up a second. I can hear the plane going past. If I put that one and that one on, pretty sure that will allow me to see if anybody's waiting. There's some new buildings coming up there. Let's see. Nothing waiting, nothing waiting, nothing waiting. It might be that nothing actually happens. Hooking this train station up might make a bit of a difference. Okay, let's pop over to the other town. Was it Robbington, BC we called it? Yep. And let's set up a bus service here as well. So, right, they drive on the the wrong side of the road. Okay, so maybe one here. If we connect this road, like so, because the bus will probably come round this way. And so it's going to pick up people from there, which it's got quite a catchment area really. It's going to come round this way. Back this way. And it can go to there, and then on the way back we could have it go a slightly different route maybe. So on the way back, come this way. I'll stop there. I feel like we need to stop. I think people are going to walk to here. We might have to have a route that goes the opposite way as well. Let's rotate this around. Nice. So we'll just chuck 2 buses on this as well. So set line, so no, we're going to set a line, new line. So here, 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 there's the other one, there, there, and then it should go back to there. Yep. Off you go. Might not be the most efficient route, maybe just one going back and forth would do the job. There's a lot of cars all of a sudden. It's like they just suddenly appear out of nowhere. Like nobody lives in the town until you start doing work on it, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, there is cars. They just never seem as busy until you start messing with them. Need to do a little bit of decoration around these stations and things though. Here comes the plane. Oh, I want to see how it dealt with that mountain. Now the question is when we get back over here, all I can see is tons of people and things waiting. You've literally got to focus on these things. You could probably play the game just in a corner of the map like this and make loads of money, because over time things just get busier and busier and busier. Okay, so there's nothing waiting. Are these buses actually picking anyone up? Oh. We got someone there. Where are you going? That one sole person. Where are you? There you are. You're going home via line 2. Where's your home? Oh. That's a little bit boring. What about you? Where are you? There you are. You're going to the shop via line 2. So no one's really interested in the airport yet. Might take a little bit of time. What's going on down here? Wow, so many people waiting. This town has grown so much though in the short space of time. Ridiculous. We got 87, 90. Could probably put another train on here, but we were going to switch to livestock anyway, weren't we? I think this factory was due for an upgrade last I saw. It looks slightly different. Maybe it's already done it. Oh no, it's at 800. Yeah, last time I saw it was like 2 months to an upgrade, but it was at 800 then, so I'm guessing we're not quite there. Ooh. That could be something we could put on our Transvapic line. Ooh. I think we'll have to leave that until the next episode though. So until next time, as always, take care.